out of the blue corner. This fighter stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, and he weighed in at 160 pounds. He fights for Team Millennia Jiu-Jitsu. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Joe Boxer.
Jiu-Jitsu's own Joe Boxer. He is the boxing coach at Millennia Jiu-Jitsu, and he is looking to trade punches here in the King of the Cage ring
with Charles KrazyHorse Bennett.
Once again, back on the headset. This is our King of the Cage owner and promoter, Terry Treblecock. Terry, you got to be happy with the fights we've seen thus far and excited about the fights left on the card tonight.
You know, you can't be a whole lot happier than what's going on tonight. I mean, King of the Cage, big show, 7,500, 8,000 people out here tonight. We got to sell out at Saboba Casino, and we look forward to a great fight here in KrazyHorse.
And now his opponent out of the red corner. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, and he weighed in at 155 pounds. He fights for Team Landshark. Ladies and gentlemen, you know him, Charles KrazyHorse Bennett.
Charles KrazyHorse Bennett coming to the cage, and he's brought a pillow wrapped up in a shirt. I don't know if it's bedtime. Maybe he was just taking a little nap backstage. The crazy antics of Charles KrazyHorse Bennett never seem to cease. The only man I ever see climb on top of the cage.
It looks like he's coming in with a little more bling bling on this show too.
That's right. Not only does he have the bling in his mouth, now he's sporting it around his neck. He's got his baby cage side. Checking in with Brad Beret. Laying down the pillow. Oh, that's for his opponent.
You know, at least he's being a sport about it. He's going to let him rest his head on something soft.
KrazyHorse Bennett bringing in a pillow to the ring, suggesting that Joe Boxer's going to need a pillow because he's going to take a nap at some point. We got to give him some time to remove his MP3 player and his bling. However, the bling stays in his teeth, Terry. The only fighter with gold in his mouth tonight. At least that much gold. And it has been said that if KrazyHorse was able to remove the gold out of his mouth, he could drop a weight class. However, electing to stay here at the 155-pound limit.
Yeah, I think he's choosing to stay at 55. There's a little more competition, a little more money at the 155-pound class. I know he's got a big tournament fight over in Japan next month in the 55-pound class. If he took his teeth out, I don't know if they'd let him fight.
Well, all kinds of great opponents for him here in King of the Cage, as there are all over the world with that weight class. And I really can't explain to you, if you haven't seen KrazyHorse Bennett fight, he is a star of King of the Cage, and you just have to pay attention, because something crazy is going to happen.
There's no kneeing a down opponent in the head. There's no kicking a down opponent in the head. All right, when you hear me say that's it, that means stop. Let's go.
I'll get to the next one.
KrazyHorse talking to the camera instead of listening to his last-minute instructions from Cecil Peoples.
Are you ready?
Ready to start the fight, King of the Cage. Here at beautiful Saboba Casino. KrazyHorse climbing on top of the fence. Once again, King of the Cage Prime Time presented by Pro One Performance and Los Vientos Spa and Resort.
It's down in the Bay of Los Angeles, down there in Mexico. What a place.
We see KrazyHorse just waiting to explode, waiting to see something crazy from him. He has a dangerous fighting style, one hand low always, but he always does so and swings for the fences as he does. Oh! I can't tell if he was stunned or if he's just having fun in there. KrazyHorse got a great big smile on his face.
He's one guy that truly loves to be in there fighting.
Joe Boxer doing a good job pummeling in against the fence. KrazyHorse is incredibly athletic, and it shows in all of his fights. He hasn't been training for too long of a time, but he's able to find a way to win through his athletic prowess. Good head move by KrazyHorse Charles Bennett. Originally from Ocala, Florida, now living here in Southern California. KrazyHorse's corner must come from the same background. You got to hear these guys saying, "Come on, Mr. Boxer."
Big right.
Oh, big punches from KrazyHorse.
Joe Boxer smiling at him.
And KrazyHorse thus far the only fighter with his boxers hanging out of his fight trunks. Big punch. Joe Boxer able to recuperate though, the Millennia boxing instructor. KrazyHorse swinging hard. Cecil Peoples right there. Home run punches from KrazyHorse. Wow, able to withstand the barrage from Charles Bennett was Joe Boxer. KrazyHorse having a great time in there. Big smile painted across his face.
This is about the most relaxed I've ever seen KrazyHorse too. He really looks relaxed in there. He almost.
Oh! Looked like a low blow possibly from KrazyHorse. It was below the waistline. Joe Boxer seems no worse for the wear, however. Look for that big right punch though from KrazyHorse. Gonna explode over the top possibly. Oh! I can't tell if KrazyHorse is playing with him or if he's really feeling the effect of those shots.
Sure looked like he was playing there.
KrazyHorse having a great time with his opponent, whether he's eating punches or not. Joe Boxer now good position to join the back, throwing punches to the body and the side of the head of KrazyHorse. But KrazyHorse, like I said, so athletic and powerful, Terry. He can stand up from any position and escape any position.
He just waited.
As he does. Now look for him to get the takedown, possibly a slam here. Joe Boxer hold on to the fence, and it stopped him from being slammed.
Let's get busy down there. I'm gonna stand
You know
up
Cecil
now.
won't let him sit there long.
Cecil stand him up, Peoples. On top of the action, only inches away from the fighters, basically standing on top of them.
So you got about 2 seconds to throw a blow or you're back on your feet. He's definitely a people's favorite.
Guys, you get busy. I'm gonna stand you up.
KrazyHorse working the body. He is pacing himself. Possibly look for a slam right here. Will he pick him up? Into the closing seconds of the first of 2 rounds. 2 5-minute rounds here in King of the Cage. Remember, we score on striking, grappling, and overall aggression. And Cecil Peoples separates the fighters and stands them up once again. Both these fighters ready to go once again in the middle of the King of the Cage. Party punches is the nickname you could give these punches because just coming out of left field and landing. Closing the round with a barrage is Joe Boxer. KrazyHorse loves it. Never in my life have I seen somebody enjoy